YouTube, it's Parkour Dude 91 coming at you with another vid. This one's gonna be probably pretty long and boring. This is just a vlog about my life, Last few weeks, I really haven't had a chance to vlog or talk about my own, life and shit, because, I've either been in the military, training, or I've been dealing with fucking, internal affairs issues in Deagle Nation, so... I'm not going to be talking about any of that stuff here, though, so you can go to another video for that, but, if you don't want to listen to me ramble on, then, I just go to another video, just don't watch this one, I won't be mad, but I really just like to come on here and just talk about different stuff on the internet, because... it just really helps me to think and everything. I would be the kind of person who would really benefit from a journal or something, because I like to write and think out my thoughts and everything, but, I think that reading and writing are pretty much gay in my thoughts, and a waste of time, so... I don't really do any of that because I don't believe in it, I don't think that it's worth doing, because I didn't really do English much until I started to write my book, and that was really just more of, like a fiction than it was actually a writing thing, so that's totally different for me. I do like to make stories sometimes, but I just have trouble coming up with ideas and stuff, so, sometimes it's I don't like to, but anyway, that's why I love YouTube, because I just get to come on here and just talk, and there's so many people who I would never have met if it weren't for this site, alright, I was just talking on Skype to, someone who's from Australia, the other night, and we were just gaming for a while, and it was really cool. I've talked with people, all around the world and stuff, and I really just never would have had that chance, such of an, if you would say, opportunity, than if I was not on YouTube. And that's really why I think, YouTube is just a great site. I like to vlog, when I first started Tumblr, it was just a shit that I thought was cool, but I didn't really vlog, but, I kind of like YouTube better, which is why I didn't actually end up doing Tumblr that much, because, people were saying I should come on cam and shit, and I was like, well, okay, if the fans want it, but then I did, and I was like, yo, this is actually, I actually kind of like YouTube better, almost, which is why I actually didn't end up, really using Tumblr much anymore. Well, that, and just for other reasons, security reasons, which, like I said, I won't be talking about, because I'm actually thinking in a positive manner right now, and I am not letting that take me down a notch, if you will, because I just think that stuff is, who cares? This is a word for me to you and to anyone else, that for every fan you get, there will be a hater, okay? And you just can't let that shit take you down, because you just have to be the kind of a person who doesn't believe in letting society's bullshit tell you with anything of what you can do with your life, And, I just never would have imagined that there were so many people on the internet who would try to take me down and try to be just assholes online. I have no idea why I get so much hate from people sometimes. But whatever, I guess that's just kind of bad luck, maybe, But, it's still just pretty great to vlog, and stuff, because, you can have friends in real life, but it's also pretty cool to be able to have friends online and in what I would think of a situation. That is what I think, because, vlogging is really an art. I will say right now that I believe it is a way of life, and some people respect it, some don't. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, winners will be winners, losers will be losers, you know, and I'm on the winning team. So that's just my opinion, you know, take it or leave it, man. But you know, that's just it. That's the situation, because on the internet, it's totally different. Because I mean, really, what makes up a friend? Does it make up a person who you see and chill with? And yes. Well, if so, then you know people on the internet. I'm sure everyone does, who you can chill with, and you know, because sometimes your real life friends are just fucking assholes, and you know that's just the way it is. Sometimes people on the internet are assholes. I mean, fucking trust me, I know. But the important thing, though, is that at the end of the day, you know, that is, I just think that I write on my own terms, and I just don't listen to people who try to tell me to do shit, because I am what is known as a leader, not a follower, okay? And that is honest advice. So, to people who think, right, that this is to people who think, the fact of the situation is that there are really two types of people. There are leaders and there are followers, alright? No one ever changed the world by doing what everyone else said they should, man. And if you have a dream, alright, then you must be the one, not anyone else, to actually decide the future, because that's why you can reach out and just take your dream. That is my advice as a Marine, alright? If I was able to do it, you know, anyone else can too. That's just it. You know, and I've been alive, you know, a long time. You know, I'm 20 years old. I've seen a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, that's really just what it keeps coming back to is, you know, you just chase your dreams. And sometimes when you look up in that light of what is ahead of you, it's like a light at the end of a road, and you really just have to chase it down in any way that you can. Just find that light at the end of your tunnel, okay? Whatever your tunnel may be built from, whether it be built from bullshit from people tell you and society, or anything else, or you know, maybe it's money, maybe you're poor, maybe it's, you know, maybe it's something else, like you have a disease, you have like cancer or something, and in which case I apologize for that. But or something else, or maybe you are just a person who doesn't have a lot of you know, you don't have a lot of people who are friends, or you don't have a lot of education, for example. Just no matter what your situation is, no matter what your tunnel, there is a light at the end, and you can actually make that goal to be reached. You know, that's truly the message. Okay. So this is sort of just rambling, in my opinion. And that's what's on the site. But, so that's about it. I mean, I don't really have much else to say, but, you know, sorry to anyone who thought this was sort of, discombobulated, maybe. But, you know, that's why I make these videos, so that I can just sort it out, you know, the stuff that's in my head, and in here, then it goes out there, okay? And then I just feel better, because, I just hope that you saw my video and you really just took away something from it. You know, just learn to just follow your dreams in whatever that will take you, alright? Seriously. So that's it. You know, just advice to anyone. And for me, you know, that dream is being the Marines. I you know, and actually being a spec op when I'm older. I am a future spec op, current Marine, but I'm aiming for Marine Force Recon at the moment. And that has made me change the way that I live my life. Like, I don't really blaze nearly as much. I don't drink or smoke or anything with drugs because, I mean, I do sometimes, but not as much, because, they kind of frown on that, and also it just fucks up your ability to be situational awareness, because, you have to be alert at all times. Like, your mind is a machine, okay, and you're the operator of that machine. You can just turn it on, turn it off, and just keep it spinning to be aware of the situation that you are actually. That's what I think. So, I mean, that's about it. See you later, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little rant, but that's about it for now. Peace. And, as always, Semper Fidelis to all our armed forces. Jace out.